What's happening, everybody? Dave the Film Junkie here. Welcome to Film Junkie Live on your Wednesday. What is it, the 9th? September 9th. That's right. Holy crap. Man, there we go. Everything good? Whoops. Sure everything's good. Everything loaded in, locked in. Oh, change that. Okay, should be good. What's going on, everybody? What's happening? Who's out there? Everybody out there? What's up, Jeffrey? We got Kenobi. We got Marcus, Scotty, Evan, Peter, or Eric, I should say. Eric Patterson. I almost said Peterson. Superina. Yes, what's going on, Soups Kenobi? Brendan, what's up? That's right, a dance. Hey, look at that Dune trailer, right? So, yeah. What's going on, Keenan? Adam, Music Man. Hello, Will. Fear Jason, as always, man. What's going on, brother? How's everybody doing today? Huh? Nero. Up. What up, people? Who else got their associate producer shirt, huh? Who got it? You watched what? You watched, I don't know what that means. S? What is S? What does the S mean? Fear is a mind killer. It definitely is. What's going on, man? Hold on a sec. Where's it at? Well, here we go. Got mine. Good fabric too, by the way. Looks like I'm an associate producer, guys. My dream has come true. Yep, there it is. Beautiful. I'm just trying to see if there's any little Easter eggs. Interesting. Okay, no, not seeing much of anything else than we already have seen. So it's good. What's up, Rosemary? How you doing today? Exclusive. Yep. So, yeah, what's going on, Mr. Eric? Marcus, yeah, what's up? Got mine. Associate producer, Deep In Ya. That's right. It's my porn name, Deep In Ya. You know you like it. Rosemary. It's okay. You can say it. Ooh, itchy nose. Oh, man, I tell you what. Everything's crazy. But, yeah, how was that Dune trailer for you guys, man? I posted my reaction. It was kind of, I had to, like, hurry up with it. I wanted to do my normal video, where it's just like a better quality video, but I was like, nope, I don't have time. Got to do StreamYard stuff. What's going on, guys? Nope, nothing. It just arrived in the mail. That's right. Hopefully you guys get it. Oh, you watched SM2 there you go. That's right. Good. You watched that. Yeah, I watched it over the weekend. I watched SM2 Metallic over the weekend, man. What's going on here, Nerd Zoid? I watched that over the weekend, and it was great. I watched it over 2 nights, actually. And you just kind of wonder, like, when you watch, like, a concert like that, when are we going to do that again? When is that going to ever be a thing? Are concerts ever going to be a thing again? Maybe outside concerts, but not inside concerts, that's for sure. And that setup was really awesome, too, by the way. So what's going on, everybody? Hey, Enzo, how you doing? But yeah, it just kind of just makes you wonder, are we ever going to have concerts again? I don't know. It sucks, man. Because it's just, I miss going to concerts. I want to go to a concert again. I definitely do, but what can you do? I mean, well, hopefully something can happen in the next few months, but who knows what's happening, guys. But what's going on, Juan? How you doing, Andrew? How's it going, guys? But yep, got the shirt. The Dune trailer looked pretty good. Interesting choice with the Pink Floyd song, or like, a variation of the Pink Floyd song. That was interesting. Yeah, concert in a bubble. That's where we're all going to be, like, bubble boys, just doing this, it could be fun though. It'd actually be fun to mosh like that. If you wanted a mosh pit like that, I mean, you just bounce off each other. That'd be kind of cool. So maybe they can come up with something like that. I don't know. That could be fun. I think so. Anyways, what's up, Dark Zed? And the Junkie fam. That's right. And speaking of, if you want to become part of the Junkie fam or the Patreon, I do have a Patreon. Want to help out the pirate ship right there. And hopefully I could start doing some exclusive content. Exclusive for Patreon people. But yeah, easiest way to message me. It looks like I got a message in there that I got to answer. And then naturally, too, if you guys want to get yourself some Film Junkie merch, got some Film Junkie merch. I'm really seriously thinking about, remember on, I think it was like Monday show or Tuesday show where I was talking about red hats that say make video stores great again or something like that. I don't know why. I'll do some kind of variation of that hat. But then again, if you wear that somewhere, you're probably going to get like punched or something. I don't know. I was thinking about that because I had a red hat that was a video store that I wore backwards like Bill in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. That's right. What's going on, George? How you doing? What's going on, Marco, man? You made a video talking about Justice League Snyder Cut and the theatrical cut. That's good. Yeah, I still got to make mine. Just basically talk about, just to explain to people who don't know what Zack Snyder's Justice League or the Snyder Cut, if they don't know what that is, then, I was going to explain it to them, kind of give them the lowdown in my own personal way. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how I want to do it. Comic Movie Marks, they've been doing some good stuff lately when it comes to some of the videos that they've been doing. They've been doing like, I think they found a little niche when it came to what they were doing, like the top 5 misunderstood things that happened in the Snyder Cut trailer. Then they said the top 5 differences between the Snyder Cut and the theatrical cut. So make sure you check that out. What's up, Jay? How's it going? Is Rosemary being naughty? Is she being naughty again? Oh, yeah, she is. She said I'm a deep girl. Okay, watch out. Watch out, girl. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Anyways, it's okay. I like it. We like it. Don't worry. Don't ever change. But, yeah, so we got all that. But, yeah, that Dune trailer was pretty damn cool. What's going on, Danny? Snyder Cut for Dummies. There you go. That's something like that. I'm just trying to figure out exactly. I think like I said, I've been toying. I've been thinking about this video for like ever since it's been announced, essentially. But I just was like, how do I want to do it? Do I want to do voiceover? How do I want to do it? Do I want to stand there and use the green screen? Just kind of trying to format it all and stuff like that. Hey, Mr. Shaking, how's it going, man? How you doing? Doing the magic tricks and card tricks? Thank you, sir. God, that's one of the things I really wish I liked. I was so into card tricks. I wish I would have learned a little bit more, Basically, you always have a deck of cards with you, right? You're always fiddling with the cards. What's going on, Mary? How you doing? Thank you for joining. But anyways, guys, yeah, that Dune trailer is pretty good. Like I said, I don't know too much about the Dune story. I have seen the David Lynch version, but, that was a while ago. I do remember little bits and pieces. And I know, like, there was some some fuckery that happened behind the scenes with that. I don't think that... Wasn't there like a whole thing that wasn't the movie that he exactly wanted to put out there, and they kind of like fucked with it even back then? Like, this shit's been happening for so long, and Ray Fisher is going to change all that. I think, yeah, he's going to change the old guard. No, but yeah. So I actually just got a book from of course Mr. Scott McLellan. If you're out there, I don't know if he's in the live chat today, but yeah, he sent me a copy of Dune, so I'm going to jump on that. It's just trying to find time to read sometimes because I'm trying to read something else. And just trying to find time during the week is just very difficult, because I'm too busy. Mr. Horny, I'm Mr. Horny, Mr. Horny. What? How am I Mr. Horny? I'm always horny. What are you talking about? Planetary politics with some drug trading mixed in. The spice, right? The spice. Yeah. What? Well, in an hour. Well. Have DC Films. Why did the hell break it all down? What? You're gonna have him on there? That's good. Oh, are you guys gonna do? We're gonna have details. Oh, okay. Look at these guys trying to use me to hype up their shit. Jeez, I should just stop right now. Just listen to those guys. Leave me all by myself just to entertain you guys by myself. Jeez. Now, if anybody's going to break down the Dune trailer, that's the guy to get on there. That's the guy to have on your show, Mr. Scott McLellan, 100%. Hey, whatever you have up your butt, I don't care, Garza. Just kidding. Anyway, sorry, had to do that. Dave, Lars spat on me? Why is that naughty? What? Lars spat on you? As in Lars Ulrich? Oh, is that what you're talking about? Danny, what's up? Dune trailer was epic, but I feel Hollywood is losing with its originality. David Lynch version was good. I don't know. I just want new stories. Hope you're good. Well, the new stories are out there. You just got to watch them. They are out there. You just got to support them. That's the thing. Now, of course, Hollywood's still going to always recycle stuff, and that's perfectly fine if they can come up with like new, different ways to do it. I mean, look at, just when you thought that there couldn't be like another version of Batman, look what happened. Look what happened. I mean, Matt Reeves said, "Fucking hold my beer. You want dark and gritty? I'll give you dark and gritty." So, I mean, just stuff like that. But I mean, there is original stuff out there. We just got to let it be known. Let it be known, you know. And that's the thing. When people pay attention to Rotten Tomatoes way too much, or they're just not even paying attention at all. And yeah, it does suck because, you know, movie ticket prices can be pretty expensive. So you pick and choose, and sometimes it's like, okay, we're just going to choose the blockbusters instead of something original. That's what also sucks. But hopefully, now that we're like in the middle of like the beginnings, well, you know, pretty much kind of the beginning still of all the streaming stuff, hopefully we could find new original movies, original series, everything out there. So there are stories out there, original stories, like I said. What? Lars Ulrich, I was at the barrier once, and at the end of the show, he approached and spat his drink. Oh, yeah, he does that. Was it like his like orange juice drink or something like that? He like spits it, right? That's right. I know he does that. And you were just like, that's what I'd be. If Lars Ulrich wanted to spit his drink all over me, I'd be like, yeah, that's right. Love that guy. Who doesn't like some Lars Ulrich spit all over you? But yeah. But anyways, guys, but yeah, stay tuned, or not stay tuned. It's not going to be on this channel, but yeah, in about 45 minutes, Real Emotion, they're going to be doing their live stream tonight. And I guess they got Scott McLellan on there. They're going to break down the Dune trailer, which is good. That's, like I said, that's the man that you want to do that because he knows all about Dune. He's the one that sent me the copy of the book, so I can't wait to read it. And then we'll have some kind of stream where we do like a book club thing and maybe discuss it and blah, blah, blah. Can't wait. That'll be fun. Anyways, guys, let's talk about some stuff here. Rey Kenobi was almost a thing. Okay. Now here it is. Oh my God. This, did I not? Oh shit. Hold on. Oops. Oh, you know what? Actually, you know what? Hold on a sec. There's a video that I want to show you guys that I never saw before. Never seen it. But the Zack Snyder Bible Twitter posted this video right here. Zack Snyder, of course, doing the ice bucket challenge. But which I never seen.
Rolling.
But watch this.
Rolling. I'm going to challenge Colin Ackerman. I'm going to challenge Deputy Morgan and Carla Gugino. My Watchmen reunion challenge. And I guess that's it. Gal Gadot did this, so I guess I got to do this. All right, let's go. Well, don't drop the bucket on my head.
Just watch this. Watch this, guys. Took it like a champ. But first off, I didn't realize that Snyder had a back tattoo, and then somebody sent the picture of what is. But then look at this. I mean, come on. Yeah. My God, that's hot. Jeez. Can you believe that? My God. So that was a pleasant little surprise right at the end there. Yeah, I don't think anybody saw that coming. Jesus Christ. Oh, Carla Gugino and what's her name? Yeah, jeez. My God. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys that. I wanted to show you guys. Yeah, I know I need a cigarette too, man. Jesus Christ. I just wanted to show you guys that because I never saw that video before. I never saw the video before. That's what's so interesting about that. Anyways, all right. Now that we've calmed down, whoo, okay, down boy. All right, so here we go. Rey Kenobi was almost a thing. Almost spitting everywhere. Hold on a sec. All right, so let's find this video here. I thought I had it queued up, but apparently I did not. Okay, so here we go. Here's the video. What's his name was hosting Jimmy Kimmel Live because I guess they're just having a bunch of different hosts, and he had Daisy Ridley on, and this is what she had to say.
Have you been
been keeping Rey's secret from the beginning. Did you know about the parentage?
I don't know if you could hear it.
Tell me about that journey of when you found out.
No. At the beginning, there was toying with like an ObiWan connection.
Yes.
And then it really went, there were like different versions, and then it really went to that she was no one. And then it came to episode 9, and JJ pitched me the film and was like, oh yeah, Palpatine's granddaddy. And I was like, awesome. And then 2 weeks later, he was like, oh, we're not sure. So it kept changing. So then even...
So shocker, guys. Shocker. What have we been saying? I think I've said it before. Shocker. They didn't know who the fuck Rey was going to be the whole time. My God. Okay, this is what's frustrating because, you know, there were so many times where I backed it up. There's so many times where I backed it up. I'm like, of course they have a plan. They have a plan. They have a plan. They have a plan. They had to have some kind of outline, but apparently they did not. And at one point, it was going to be Rey Kenobi, which I think would have been better than a Palpatine. To be honest, that was actually one of my, when Force Awakens came out, I even did a video like of who I thought Rey, you know, the Rey origin. I did a video, I don't know, probably sometime last year, I think. But when after Force Awakens came out and everybody started speculating, I immediately threw out, you know, she's not a Skywalker. That's way too easy. That would be so anticlimactic. It would be horrible if that was the case. So I said, no, she's not a Skywalker. Definitely won't do a Skywalker. But then I thought, well, wait, maybe she'd be a Kenobi. You know, that'd be kind of cool. You know, to be a Kenobi, that'd be better for sure. And then I was like, no, they need to take it up a notch. They need to like go somewhere crazy with it. And my theory the whole time, and I thought that in Last Jedi, it was actually confirmed, because my theory was the fact that because a long time ago, before episode 7 even got its name, before Force Awakens was even the name of episode 7, I was hearing rumors that the MacGuffin of the new trilogy was going to be Luke's hand. Okay. Luke's hand was going to be the MacGuffin. There was somebody who was going to try to find Luke's hand. And then of course, it was going to have a death grip on his lightsaber. So I was thinking, after watching and speculating, especially after she went through that acid trip of like touching the lightsaber, because where did the lights? That's what's frustrating. Where did Maz get the lightsaber? Was that ever fucking talked about? It wasn't. It wasn't talked about. Where did Maz get the lightsaber? Nobody talked about it. Like, where did, seriously? I mean, that they never talked. She said there was like a story for another time, and it never came. So I was thinking like, okay, obviously whoever found that lightsaber had Luke's hand, death grip on it, obviously. So then I was thinking maybe they used that, and they used the DNA of Luke and someone else to make clones that were Rey. That's why when you saw her go down into the cave in Last Jedi, when she went down to the dark cave, and all of a sudden there was like a bunch of her and she was doing the snappy thing and blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, are they hinting? Am I right? Was there like a bunch of Rey clones and she was like the only one that survived and blah, blah, blah. And then she saw the figure, 2 figures walking up, and then it just merged together. And then all she saw was herself. And I was thinking, yeah, maybe Rian Johnson actually is like thinking, you know, outside the box here, but turns out no. Turns out nothing. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Just thought I'd rant off about that because it's just so disappointing. It's so disappointing. It's really disappointing. I mean, you have this one of the biggest franchises ever, and like you need. I don't know. I don't know what needs to change. Is it Kathleen Kennedy that needs to like go? I don't know. It seems like that's not the case. I don't know. I don't know what needs to change to get the shit together over there at Lucasfilm or whatever the hell, man. Maybe Ryan was, but Disney always said, yeah. I don't know, man. It's what needs to change over there. I don't know. It's just, I was hoping that they would think outside the box, do something twisty and turning. But I mean, her being a Palpatine wasn't like that bad. But at the same time, it's like all 3 trilogies, the main baddie of all 3 trilogies was Palpatine. You realize that? That, you know, in the prequels, he was, you know, behind the scenes. He was hiding in plain sight, you know, Palpatine was. And then, you know, of course, in the original trilogy, he ended up being like the final baddie, I guess you could say. And then now in this one, he was also the baddie. It was just kind of like, what are you guys thinking? You're going to also make Palpatine the ultimate baddie when it comes to the newest trilogy. It just sucks, man. But yeah, that just shows you right there. Because I think they claimed or whatever, somebody claimed that, oh yeah, it was always in the cards. It was always in the cards. always in the cards that she was going to be a Palpatine. Bullshit. They probably had about four or five different ideas, and they just were like, I don't know. It's just, that's frustrating, but it's not a shock. It's not a shock. But there you go. Palpatine is also Anakin's daddy. You think so? His daddy? Yeah. I know. It's just really shitty, but yeah. And I think this deserves this. 100%. Yeah, that's what they deserve with that little shit. Jeez. Anyways, guys. All right. So now on to the next topic. Oscars go full woke. Now we kind of touched basis on this a little bit last night because as I was doing the show last night, this whole thing came about. But now let's like actually dive into it and let's talk about it a little bit. Let's talk about it a little bit here. So, all right. So here we go, guys. This is not how you do it. This is not how you do it. This is not how you do it at all. So we have right here, Academy establishes representation and inclusion standards for Oscar eligibility. Okay. So today, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences announced new representation and inclusion standards for Oscars eligibility in the Best Picture category as part of its Academy Apertura 2025 initiative. So this is not going to happen until like 2024 movies, I guess you could say. The standards are designed to encourage equitable representation on and off screen in order to better reflect diversity of the movie-going experience. And then we keep going and keep going and keep going. So basically, we kind of talked about this a little bit where it says Standard A, on-screen representation, themes, narratives. To achieve Standard A, the film must meet one of the following criteria: lead or significant supporting actors. Basically anybody, it's just not white guys. That's all they have to put. You realize they could just save themselves some space by saying no white guys. That's all they have to do. Just say no white guys. I mean, every single category, just say no white guys. That's it. That's all you got to do. But what's this is so dumb. But then, I mean, of course, when it comes to like behind the scenes, like here, like creative leadership and project team, cool. Yes, hire some more. Be as diverse as possible. Cool, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's just crazy how they have all of this right here when they could have just saved themselves a lot of trouble and just said no white guys. That's all you got to do. No straight white guys. No heterosexual white guys. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. And still, and again, stop it with the Latinx or Latinx, okay? Please. Being a half Mexican that I am, my family has no idea what the hell that is. And only 3% of actual Hispanic people know what Latinx is or Latinx is, okay? But anyway, so here's a crazy thought, guys. Here's a crazy thought. Here's a crazy thought, Academy. Here's a crazy thought, Hollywood. How about we greenlight more diverse movies? Greenlight them. Just greenlight more diverse movies and then have them compete during award season for quality. Huh? Anybody? Latinx men? Man. I mean, how about that? How about we just do that? Because you could just totally just throw out any kind of historical stories that, you know, of course, took place way back when it was mainly just white guys, you know, those are out, you know. It's so funny too, because, you know, old school filmmakers, your Martin Scorsese's, your Christopher Nolan's and stuff like that. I mean, they're not going to care about this. Nobody's going to care about this, you know. And it's funny too, because if they want to tell their own stories, they're going to tell their stories. Okay. If Martin Scorsese is going to want to tell another mob story that took place way back when, you know, the Irishman type, whatever the hell, he's going to do that. And guess what? It's going to lack a little bit of diversity. It's going to be mainly Italian. Let's face it. So does that mean just like, okay, sorry, you can't do that. Can't put him in the movie. You can't get nominated for Best Picture. It is kind of weird too, because what if a movie doesn't follow those criteria, but with everything else like VFX and sound effects and blah, blah, blah. What is that? I don't know. It's all going to be weird. It doesn't even really make sense to me. I don't know. To me, it's just like, hey, why don't you greenlight more diverse movies? Okay. Greenlight stories that have to do. It's just frustrating. It's dumb because this just turns people off from the whole thing. you know? Now you're forcing people to do things. And it's so funny too, because even with movies nowadays, I mean, every movie always has like a mix. If you have like a movie that's a group of friends, well, I should say, if you have a movie that stars like maybe like a white guy or, you know, and he has a group of friends, guess what? He's going to have that mixed bag of friends no matter what. It doesn't happen on the other side though. But I don't know. It's all just the forcing of diversity is just a little too much, and it's going to turn people off. It's really going to turn people off. I mean, the Oscars have been losing ratings for years. They've been losing ratings for years because of all the stuff, I mean, I loved it. I mean, I love when Ricky Gervais hosts any award show. When he hosts the Golden Globes, he calls everybody out. He just goes, get your awards, sit down, shut up. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, you know? He knows that everybody's full of shit, and he'll fucking say it. The balls that man has to say all that stuff. But nobody would do that. Jimmy Kimmel won't do that when he hosts like the Academy Awards like that. Jimmy Kimmel's funny, but he won't go that far. He won't call out the whole room like that. But I don't know. Everything's just kind of going downhill here, and I don't know. It's just all it's doing is just turning people off of the whole thing, and yeah, it's just. And if a movie doesn't fit the criteria, all people are going to do is just start calling that director racist. Oh, you're racist. I think they've called Christopher Nolan racist before, and then all of a sudden his newest movie has a black lead, which totally worked. Totally worked. Was that forced? No. John David Washington was fucking perfect in Tenet. Okay? Everybody was like, yeah. And then I saw a lot of people too on my timeline saying like, oh, Wes Anderson and Greta Thunberg or what? Not Thunberg, Greta, whatever the hell I said Thunberg. Greta, what's her name? They're going to be forced to having to have a more diverse cast. I'm like, no, they're not. They're going to tell the stories that they want to tell. They are. And if it has a diverse cast, it has a diverse cast. Guess what? There it is. That's fine. But if it doesn't, if it takes place like Little Women, obviously that took place in a certain time period. So guess what? Guess what? Anyway, sorry. Yeah, Gerwig. Sorry. Couldn't think of her freaking name. I almost said Thunberg. It's okay. It's all good, but I don't know. This is totally just this is not gonna work. Not gonna work. Just forcing people into doing stuff like that. Now, I mean, and it's so funny too, because it's the Academy that fucked up. Remember when all this started? With Oscars So White? Remember that? Remember when that whole thing happened? Like Jada Pinkett Smith, like she was the one that started that whole thing because Will Smith didn't get nominated. So she made a whole stink about it. But at the same time, the Oscars, they fucked up. I mean, Straight Outta Compton should have been nominated for Best Picture that year, but it wasn't. They could have saved themselves they could have saved themselves a little bit of backlash if they would have just like, hey, why didn't you nominate that? Everybody loved that. It was great. It was well received. Why didn't you guys nominate that for more Academy Awards? Could have saved yourself a lot of problems, but you didn't. And it's so funny. So because they fucked up, or because Hollywood just needs to like, hey, let's increase the diversity and greenlighting some of these stories. They're going to do this and force filmmakers just to get a fucking statue to like, hey, you gotta, your movie has to fit this criteria. It's just dumb. It's just dumb, man. It's really dumb. Anyways, it's no big deal. And everybody was pissed that Green Book won. Green Book was good though. I like Green Book. Green Book was great. But I mean, yeah, but that was a good story that had, and I don't know. Keep on doing this, Hollywood. Keep on doing it. You're just going to alienate people. You're just alienating people. That's all you're going to do. Go full woke. It's fine. This is not the way to do it. Not the way to do it. Not the way to do it at all. Rick Moranis comes out of retirement. Hey, guys, look at this. Did you guys see what Ryan Reynolds posted today? This was a nice little treat for because we were wondering. Everybody was wondering, like, is Rick Moranis going to return for the new Ghostbusters movie? Everybody was wondering, is Lewis coming back? Probably not, but he returns because if anybody's going to bring somebody out of retirement, it's going to be Ryan Reynolds. And I don't know if you guys saw this right here.
It's hard to believe that Mint Mobile has gone so long without an unlimited plan. So to introduce it, we brought in an actor we've all gone too long without. Rick Moranis.
Seriously.
So what do you want me to do? You want me to say something about Mint?
No, that would have been smart. No, it's $30. It's unlimited. It'll do just fine.
Sounds good. I really got to get a phone. Listen, why am I here?
a huge fan.
Oh, stop. Come on,
No,
stop.
seriously. Yes,
That's it.
that's it.
See ya.
Hi, Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis. So it's nice to see Rick Moranis again. Thought that was cool. That was a nice little treat for everybody today. Yep, confirmed. He's going to play Hal Jordan in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Yeah, sorry Garza, it's not going to be you. It's not going to be Ryan. It's going to be Rick. Rick Moranis is going to play Hal Jordan. I think it works. I actually do think it works. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. But no. But that's great. That was great seeing him again. I'm because the question was always, is he going to return for the Ghostbusters movie? I don't think he actually did. I don't know what Ryan Reynolds did, or maybe he sent him just a bunch of aviation. I don't know. I don't know how Ryan Reynolds got Rick Moranis to show up again. So I don't know. It's pretty great. He's coming back for Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Is he? Are they really doing it? They are doing a sequel, aren't they? That's right. I totally forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me, Jose. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids was good. The B part always freaked me out. I don't know about you guys, but the B part freaked me out when I was a kid, because just seeing a big, huge bee was freaky. Come on. You got to admit, that was freaky, right? But of course, that's an all-time classic. Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. That one was pretty cheesy, but, you know, it's whatever. And then it was Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves, which was kind of like, okay, we're going on with this. But hey, who remembers Little Giants? Remember Little Giants? Come on. Little Giants, that's a classic. Little Giants, you had Big Bully with him and Tom Arnold. Remember that movie? I mean, of course, Little Shop of Horrors, you know, Ghostbusters. What else was Rick Moranis in? Anything else that I remember? But I just remember Little Giants and Big Bully. Yeah, Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, or Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, or Honey, I Blew Up the Baby, whatever it was. I don't know much. Yeah, who doesn't love? Yeah, Little Giants was great. Icebox. Come on. Honey, I Shrunk CPS. What? But I don't know. I just thought that was a nice little treat seeing Rick Moranis again. That was cool. But speaking of stuff in the 80s, Robocop prequel series without Robocop. What? Seriously. What is this? Huh? What the hell? Did you guys see this? Apparently, there's a series. There's a Robocop prequel series in the works. Corporate slimeball Dick Jones to be the focus of a Robocop prequel series. So here's the quote right here from Ed Neumann, co-writer of Robocop, said, "I'm working at MGM on it, at all this cool stuff about Robocop, except no Robocop. I'm working on these two with these two writers, Dave Parkin and Rob Gibbs, who brought this idea to a TV producer friend of mine, who then brought it to me. The first time I heard it, I knew it was a cool idea because I could see a lot of things you could do with it. He's such an interesting character." So I don't know what's going on with the actual Robocop. Wasn't there supposed to be a Robocop sequel? I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not really a fan of this idea. But hopefully they could do something pretty cool with it. But it just seems a little weird that, you know, we're getting a Robocop series without Robocop. So just thought I'd bitch and moan about that for a little bit. But I don't know what you guys feel about that. What do you guys feel about that? Dick Jones the series. What do you guys think? Huh? Dick Jones the series? Murphy, the early years. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wonder if they'll probably have a character. They'll probably have Murphy as a character, right? What was his first name? I can't remember his first name. What was Murphy's first name? What was his first actual name? Jeez, too many dicks, right? What was his first name? What was Murphy's actual first name? I told him. Was it ever? It was Alex. There it is. Alex. Thank you, Darren. Thank you. There you go. It's not Dick Murphy. Alex Murphy. That's right. It's been a while since I watched RoboCop, and I don't know. Wasn't what's his name? Wasn't Blomkamp? Wasn't he going to do a RoboCop? I wasn't. When it came to the remake, the Joel Kinnaman remake, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't, you know, it just, I don't know, it lacked something, but there was like good parts about it, but I don't know. Remake wasn't too bad. Can't ever have too many dicks. Yeah, man, you guys are getting. Yeah, he dropped out. I know, which would have been perfect. That was like right up his alley. I mean, you know, when it comes to Neil Blomkamp, I always thought like if someone was going to be good at directing a cyborg movie, it would have been Neil Blomkamp. He'd be perfect for a cyborg movie or series. I think he'd be perfect because look at his, you know, look at his resume. But that won't happen because guess what? You know, there'd be backlash if Neil were to direct Cyborg. Yeah, Alex Garland too. Totally. The remake was better. Needed better music and more Sam Jackson. That's right. It needed that. But wasn't it not rated R? Wasn't it not rated R? It was PG-13, right? It wasn't rated R? Am I mistaken? Yeah, Alex Garland would be a good one for Cyborg too, but it won't happen because you guys know what will happen. There'll be backlash. There'll be backlash. Nobody wants that. Who the hell wants that? That's the bad part. So, but what can you do, right? All right. So let's go to the tweets here. Let's see what's up. You know, nah, not that. All right. So let's go to the tweets and see what questions you guys have for me. Joel Kinnaman. Did I say McKinnaman? Kinnaman. It was PG-12. Yeah, that's an interesting. That's interesting. All right, hold on a sec. Jeez, trying to fix my stuff here. Okay, here we go. So here's some questions. I know we do need a follow up to District 9. I'm surprised there hasn't been with like the cult. It's a cult classic now. Everybody loves that movie. All right, Mr. Eric and Blake, you're always first. Hey, Dave, do you think they're going to keep Tenet in theaters for the better part of a year, Avatar style? I think it'd be the best way. Number one, maximize profit margin amid the Wow, you really going to say that? And you really want me to say that? Where I'm going to get canceled there, Eric? Jeez. Make sure folks aren't forced to miss it. No, I think that'd be a dumb idea because, you know, if they really wanted to maximize profits, they would put it on a VOD service in about 2 weeks. I would say in about 2 weeks. Yeah, District 69. There you go. I like that. Have Carla Gugino in that. No, they should put it out. They should really just put it on a VOD service, and I would gladly pay $30 for it again. I would. They should put it on VOD. Don't keep it in the theaters. Put it on VOD and try to get the profits then, because it's, you know, it doesn't seem like it's. I don't know. Who knows when this whole shit's gonna end? I mean, it just doesn't. It doesn't seem like there's no end in sight. And I would say it would maximize profits by VOD service. All right, Gary asks, which director's movies have better cinematography, Snyder or Villeneuve? I can never say his name. You know, you guys know me. I'm bad with names. Hope it's not too hard to decide. Well, two very different styles. When it comes to an absolute like painting, like an art painting or like a comic book panel, Snyder is like number one. He knows how to frame and utilize all that space. I mean, even with that Justice League trailer, he's using that IMAX type, that format, all that space. He uses it all. When it comes to Dennis, he has a very subtle way of making grim ugliness look beautiful. It's weird. Like when you watch Sicario, I mean, that movie is so dark, but somehow he makes it look beautiful. There's a lot of moments in there that are just take place in the dark and using night vision and everything. And somehow he made that look very, I don't know, he made it look spectacular. He really did. Yeah, I would say as a more atmospheric and mood. Yes. Snyder is just like rock and roll in your fucking face. Snyder punches you in the face. I mean, literally. I mean, he literally had, you know, Batman punch the camera. So I don't know. Like when it comes to full on, I would say Snyder because the visuals are just so beautiful and the way he utilizes special effects. But it's just it's very difficult because I mean, even with that Dune trailer, I mean, it's dark, it's grim, but there's a lot of those shots that look absolutely beautiful. When you see the cloud cover and you see the mountains like sticking up and you saw the lightning on that shot in the Dune trailer, I thought that looked absolutely gorgeous. Mr. Soups Kenobi, if Batfleck series happens, then I think it won't be announced on Saturday, but rather at HBO Fandom. Yeah, if that were to happen, yeah, it's not. I mean, it seems like any shows that are happening on HBO Max is not going to be announced. I think this Saturday is specifically just, I don't know. It just seems like it's mainly for the CW shows. It's mainly for shows that are already out there. There's no talk about any of the shows that are going to be on HBO Max. So you're probably right. There's probably going to be an HBO Fandom, and that would be the perfect place to announce that. Hopefully, I mean, fingers crossed, because from what I gathered, he still has not signed up yet. So I guess we'll see. So they renamed the movie in response to today's audience reaction. Yes, I already saw this. There you go, guys. Leave it to Nate. Leave it to Nate. Yep, there it is. There it is. Yep, that's it. Right there. Good job. Bravo. Bravo. Jesus Christ. Somebody's going to screenshot that. Yeah, and that'll be nice to see. Mr. Matt McGo, I kind of like that she's not a Kenobi because I think about it and I can't think of a time where Obi-Wan could have had a kid. Obi-Wan fought in the Clone Wars and then he's on Tatooine for 20 years. I don't think it would work. Why? What do you think he's been doing that 20 years? You don't think he set off his lightsaber? Come on. Why not? That's 20 years on Tatooine. You get lonely. Okay? You go into the city, maybe have a blue Russian, and that's like a white Russian, but with that blue milk. There you go. I mean, get a little drunk and bring a lady back to the hut, show her your lightsaber. Why not? That's just me. Well, we want to get some. Yes. Mr. Devin Wagner, do you think Zack and Chris Terrio have been brainstorming and dialing the rest of Justice League story just in case HBO lets them make part 2 and 3? That way they will already have a general story ready. I think they already had all that. Because from what I always gathered was it kept changing. Like they had like this whole big grand story, and it kept changing from like, oh, it's going to be 3 parts. No, it's going to be 2 parts. No, it's going to be 1 long movie. No, it's going to be 2 parts. Then it's going to be 3. It kept on like going back and forth. So as far as I could tell, I don't know if anything recently has happened. Maybe he'll show up on somebody's live stream again, and we can ask that question. Hey, what's Chris Terrio up to? That's one of the things we should ask too. What's going on with Chris Terrio? But I think they already pretty much had it all pretty set out. I don't know if like all the script was written, but I mean, it was pretty much planned out. That's for sure. I saw somebody, where are you? Film opens, MPH on shrooms, stumbles into the garage, sees Doc Brown, banana peel, plot, NPH. What is NPH? Must prevent Freddie Mercury's AIDS. Back to the pooper. Wow. You have quite an imagination, one step too far. Quite an imagination, I will say. Obi-Wan had learned those. Yeah, that's what he did. That's what he did, Sam. I like that. Oh, that's interesting. But yeah, so that's just my my whole thing about it. Let's see. Okay, Mr. Associate Producer Cooper. If you think people complaining about the Dune trailer was nuts, wait until the trailer for Army of the Dead drops. Yeah, I saw like 2 or 3 people complain about the Dune trailer, but I saw so many more people just praising it and loving it and posting GIFs and pictures and everything. But for some reason, we just can't help but to always give center stage to the haters. Why do we keep doing this? It's the same shit over and over and over again. It's like, can we just ignore these people? No, we have to fucking quote tweet and put in our 2 cents. Can we stop? I don't know, guys. How about we stop? Especially when the Army of the Dead trailer comes out. How about this time when Army of the Dead comes out, because the haters are going to say some shit. How about we just ignore them? Let's not do an angry quote tweet. Let's not do any of that. Let's just celebrate Zack Snyder's new movie, or even like whatever other trailer that we get. Okay. Let's not put out there the fucking haters that want bright sparkly colors. They want Taka Waititi to fucking direct every goddamn movie. Okay, we don't need that. How about we do that next time? That's just my thing. Godzilla vs. Kong. Ooh. That's right, huh? When is that trailer going to show up? Jacob, he said, we are still waiting for her next appearance, sir. After, oh, yeah, you're talking about Amanda. Yeah, Dave, don't be a bitch, bro. Damn, so mean. I don't know. I hate to break it to you, Jacob, but I think she's dating somebody. When I was at her birthday, there seemed to be a gentleman there who brought flowers and seemed to be, an interest. So I'm just saying that might be a while that she makes an appearance again. Leon Simp Kennedy. A new Final Destination is in the works, and One Star is eager to return with fingers crossed for the franchise going into space. That can't be real. Was it Devin Sawa? Does he want to come back? What else can they do with this franchise, really? What else can they really do with this franchise? I thought the way that it like looped together with the last Final Destination, the Final Destination, and it looped back into the original movie, I thought that was actually pretty damn good. That was because nobody really saw that coming because they didn't really show like what the cell phones looked like. It looked like it was modern day, but it wasn't modern day. It took place in the early 2000s. I thought that was a good way to end it, to be honest. Okay. Here we go again. Is it because that looks like a giant butthole? Is that what's going on? You pervert? Looks like a giant butthole. I get it. Oh my, yeah. I'm going to have to go with, that's a difficult one. She was Nina, what's her name? Dobrev. She was in Triple X, right? She was very annoying in Triple X. And Karen Gillan, I always say Gillian. Karen Gillan kicks ass. So I'm going to go with Karen Gillan. I'm going to go with the redhead. On this one. And there's Cavill getting dumped upon, which will make all the ladies swoon a little bit there. Hey, Mr. Penny, did you hear the news of Ray Fisher spotted visiting Warner Brothers studio with David Ayers? What? I'm going to have to watch this later then. What is this? What you talking about, Willis? Let's see. Rickroll. Oh, it's a Rickroll, you fucking asshole. Nope. Okay. I just got Rickrolled by the Ayer cut, by Cut Ayer. How dare you, sir? There was a report that Warner Brothers is considering moving Wonder Woman 84 to November or December, pushing Dune into 2021. That's what's going to happen, guys. This is so fucking frustrating because remember when we thought we were just going to be locked down for maybe a couple of weeks, maybe a month, and then it just keeps on going and going and going. And I love it too that everybody wants to blame. Well, first off, everybody wants to blame this country that we're in. They don't want to blame the country that it came from, of course. But, you have at it when it comes to America. Blame America. Blame America. I guess there's not a song called that. But, yeah, let's not even talk about where it came from. Darren, yes, do you like the Daniel Craig Bond films? I started watching them today, and I'm done with Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace. After the live stream, I'm going to start Skyfall and Spectre. Yes, I do love the Daniel Craig Bond films. I think it breathed new life into the Bond franchise. I like the Pierce Brosnan stuff. Of course, you like the Sean Connery stuff, the Roger Moore stuff. It was all fun and games, but when it came to Daniel Craig, it was just a different kind. It was just a badass Bond. I mean, the opening of Casino Royale itself. It just shows you right there, just full of adrenaline and he's a badass. It's just funny. I mean, but it kind of sucks though, because with the Daniel Craig Bonds, it's kind of like, you have Casino Royale and then Quantum of Solace kind of was like, and then all of a sudden Skyfall, woo, great. And then Spectre, So let's hope that No Time to Die? Hopefully No Time to Die will be way up there. So it's going to be good stuff. Anyways, what the hell is this? Oh my God, that's pretty. That's Pattinson in disguise. What the hell? Somebody's having a little bit of fun. Interesting. I was watching Transformers the last night. Bad movie, in my opinion. Yes, it's a very bad movie. Yesterday, and I realized what would happen if Zack Snyder did Transformers film. Imagine the visuals, battles, emotion. Yeah. Oh, I've pondered that idea myself. Also, what are your thoughts on Wonder Woman going to come out? Yeah, everything's going to get delayed. The more I think about it, the more frustrating it is. Which Batman are you more excited to see return in Flash movie? Michael Keaton or Ben Affleck? I'm going to say Michael Keaton because we're getting Ben Affleck's return in Zack Snyder's Justice League. So I'm excited for both naturally, but I'm just saying we get to see the right, Batfleck in Justice League. So just the fact that Michael Keaton is returning, I'm just very intrigued by how they're going to bring him back. Also, what won DC Fandom Part 1? Snyder Cut of the Batman? I mean, I hate to say it, folks, but the Batman won. The Batman did win. I mean, when it came to the Snyder Cut and Zack Snyder's Justice League, of course, that won in our hearts, 100%. That was a win for all of us fans. But if you're looking at it as a general thing, I mean, people just went buck wild for the Batman trailer. But I say with all of us, it was. I know. I'm totally getting canceled right now. People are going to say I'm anti-Snyder. Yeah. So yeah. Ugh. But yeah, so it's just they had all that Pattinson forehead, that mask. But I mean, for us, like I said, it was seeing the Snyder Cut trailer was a huge win. But I would say the overall thing, when you look at the views and everything and the hype, a lot of people were just totally hyping that Batman. But they fit everything perfectly when it came to DC Fandom because you had Wonder Woman 84 to start it off, and then right in the middle you had the Snyder Cut trailer, which was great, and then right at the end you had the Batman. So. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong. Yeah, I'm just looking at it. I'm looking at it, on an outside. I'm not. If I wasn't such a big, of course, Snyder fan, that's the way I'm kind of looking at it. I'm looking at it, everything like that, because everybody was just in awe of that fucking trailer. I know. I'm totally just I'm just a clout chasing, Snyder Cut and the. Yeah, exactly. I mean, nobody even really remembers that Wonder Woman 84 trailer. I mean, nothing against it. It was a good trailer, but I mean, it was all about Snyder Cut and the Batman. I mean, that's what everybody was talking about when it came to trailers that day. That's for damn sure. But, I'm just the way I'm looking at it. If only there was a video where Snyder said how he loves the Matt. Yeah, exactly. There might be a live stream out there where Zack Snyder himself actually brought up that Batman trailer, saying some really good things about it. So, yep, that was a good day. Definitely was a good day. Anyways, guys, all right. So I think that's it, guys. Just in time for you guys to go to the bathroom. A little intermission before Real in Motion, goes on, and hopefully it's not just Garza talking to himself. Again, hopefully that's not going to happen. But damn, Snyder betraying Snyder. I know he praising Matt Reeves. How dare him, man? Snyder is so anti-Snyder. Dave, was the guy at Amanda's party taller than you? Oh, of course, a lot of people are taller than me. Yeah, why isn't he in the pictures? I don't know. You got me. I don't know about her dating life, so don't worry, man. I'm sorry to break it to you guys. I'm just saying that's what was going on. So, I mean, if you notice, she hasn't been in the live chat in a bit. So, yeah. So that's just what happens, guys. It's okay. I know. No, guys. We have a history. We do have a history, but that's long past now. Trust me, it's been long past. We're just good friends now. Okay. Jeez. I know you guys are trying to ship us like crazy, but. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Make sure you follow me on the sock mids right here, right down there. Twitter, Instagram. I also have a Facebook, but who really? Facebook sucks. Yes, I'm very heartbroken. This is straight up vodka. I'm drinking the pain away, guys. Jeez. My God, guys. Jeez. I knew I shouldn't have said anything. But I was trying to break your hearts because, Jacob, you were asked that question. So was trying to break your heart. Anyways, good night, guys, and make sure you go over to the Real in Motion podcast. If you want to become a patron of the Patreon network, I don't know. Go for it. It's down there. Shirts. Got to get some new shirts. Hopefully, you guys get your associate producer shirt. They're on the way. People are getting them right now. I don't know how. Yeah. Anyways, guys. So there you go. And when it comes to Disney and what they did with Star Wars and Rey, figure your shit out. Figure your shit out. Come on. It's okay. Anyways, guys. Talk to you later.